Hey everybody, welcome to Straight Garbage,
the show where real garbage men
talk trash about each other and life
and everything else that doesn't make sense.
So we hope you enjoy, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of
Straight Garbage.
Did you even do the mic checks?
I did not. I
job.
set them at about the normal level we normally do, so...
So you're starting to do this the way you do shit at work now? You're like, that's about normal, even though it's different every time.
Just might give a fucks or at a...
How do you set up the welder? You're like, you just move the wand real fast?
I just keep turning down the voltage till I stop poking holes through the metal.
Yeah, that's a pretty good way to do it.
Yeah.
You don't even listen for bacon, huh? You're just going.
Listen for bacon?
Yeah, that's what they say the perfect sound is for welding.
Oh.
Like wire speed and power and stuff. It sounds like bacon in a frying pan. You never heard that?
I usually have my earbuds in, so I'll have to find like a bacon sizzling video on YouTube and listen to that while I'm welding.
There you
Fucking
go.
perfect.
always sounds good.
Dude, like, it doesn't even change.
Too bad it doesn't smell like bacon, right?
Bacon come out the other end.
There was actually a guy online that was testing theories for... Have you seen the anti-splatter spray? For fucking... like
Not the spray. We do have some anti-splatter shit we dip the tip in.
Yeah, that's nozzle gel.
Tip the tip.
No, they have spray, anti-splatter spray. It's mostly for flux core stuff because it splatters so much, and you just spray it on there and weld over it. Well, this guy was testing shit like baby powder and bacon and butter and fucking olive oil and all sorts of shit.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was...
Anything work?
So which one worked the best?
I can't remember.
The splatter spray?
Probably. So it was surprising though. I do remember some of them. You're like, that's not gonna fucking work, and it actually worked pretty good. It was
Probably the baby powder.
Probably, yeah. It was Project Farm on YouTube. Yeah. But what if you could just like lather on some bacon and weld over it, and it just smells good? Instead of smelling like fucking metal, it smells like bacon all day.
Yeah, bacon.
You should probably just do that at work anyways. They're just dumpsters. At least you won't smell like shit.
Right? I want bacon.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I was
Dimming
curious
the lights
to see
for
how
us.
this would...
Oh,
You know what?
You got your hat on, so your face is all like dark as shit.
I gotta like it like that with my face the way it is.
Yeah? Because of the herpes?
Yeah. By the way, I thought we weren't gonna talk about that.
That was a joke, people.
Sorry.
They can't hear me.
Anyway, your news that you were talking about last week about the guy injecting the mushroom juice. And
yeah.
It was all over the news this week.
Really?
On a big radio stations nationwide. The guy did survive.
Yeah.
He spent like 8 weeks in intensive... no, it wasn't that much, but he spent like 8 weeks in the hospital, and I think like 8 days of it was intensive care.
That's good.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah.
How long?
It was like... Maybe it was like 4 weeks
I thought it was 8 weeks, but
it was like 8 days in like intensive care.
Yikes.
yeah, because like his whole body shut down.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, you imagine that hospital bill?
Dude. And you know he's gonna pay it. He's shooting up mushrooms.
Imagine just having them.
Oh, I'm gonna pay it $5 a month.
Yeah, that's right.
Can't send me to collection as long as I'm sending something.
Imagine
That
if
had to happen in Oregon.
If he did die, like if he actually did die, then like unless if they extracted all the blood from his body, then the mushrooms would still continue to grow in his blood till it dehydrated. There would literally be mushrooms growing inside of this guy. He'd have like a mushroom sprouting out of his pee hole. You'd have like a permanent boner with a mushroom cap.
Would you wait like a few months and then go dig them up and harvest?
To that.
Yeah, why not?
So harvest some pee-pee mushrooms?
Dude, there'd probably be some real...
Mushroom head.
Yeah, you probably get like see aliens and shit after you ate mushrooms derived from the human. I should inject the neighbor's cat.
Wow.
I should try this. But
You should probably not try
Yes.
this.
dude, we got a ferret at my house.
Dude.
Oh, dude. Come on.
Why do you have a ferret at your house?
Let's not go there.
Woman just bringing home animals?
That's a fucking farm. So we got like 90 fish.
I'm surprised our wives aren't friends, because that's exactly. I mean, you know, we've got a farm here.
No. I almost killed that ferret like 4 times.
Yeah.
I forgot it in the freezer once.
What?
Forgot it.
What do you mean you forgot it in the freezer?
Forgot it.
Fuck.
Did it die?
No. I said I almost killed it.
Oh my god, Robert.
And then one time I was trying to climb on the table and I was fucking trying to play video games and I just like reached over to like give it a love tap and I fucking and right on the edge of the table between its shoulder blades and it just fell on the ground and I was like, oh shit. I pick it up and it's just like it's like fuck, do the thing! Do the thing!
Do the thing.
And I like throw it on the ground and it just blinks. I'm like, fuck. I think I killed your ferret. You better come home. I thought about just like throwing it in the corner. We're like, I don't know what the fuck happened. Dumbass died.
Alright, let's change the subject.
I did not get in trouble for that.
Come on.
That's what happens when you tell the truth.
Oh, really? Is that what happens?
Yeah. I tell the truth everywhere I work, but then I get fired, so. Don't tell the truth there.
Truth's cool until you're at work.
Yeah. They asked me that one time, they're like, do you really punch this guy? I was like, fuck yeah, dickhead. You're done here. Like, fuck. Everybody's like, if you just lied, then you probably still have a job. Oh, fuck.
Did he complain on you? Did he like throw a complaint?
They went over
punched him?
and pushed the button on the wall and stopped everything. And
So that somebody saw it.
oh, there was like 20 people saw it.
Was the guy that you punched, was he complaining
Wasn't
about
me.
it?
He was the one
Wasn't
that
me.
I don't know. He fucking. I guess everybody was complaining about it. They just
But the guy that you punched? He's
Yeah.
probably like,
Like,
all
complaining
right,
about
well,
you or the other guy?
huh?
You or the other guy? Who were they complaining about?
I think mostly the big deal was that I was training a
Stop.
new guy.
Here's what not to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, you gotta love training, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, like, put you on edge. All the guy said was like, hey, Robert, like, fuck!
I think he was fucking badgering me about how he could do it better than me or something like that. And like I knew that I was better than him, but we were behind because of his fucking dumbass. So I was over there like trying to haul ass, and he was like right next to me, and then I fucking fuck this guy.
What'd he do after you punched him?
We fucking got into it and are like fucking grabbing each other and shit, and like get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit, yelling at each other.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
That's a good job too, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you fucking like cancer. If you like cancer and bad wrists, it's
Oh, you're on the line?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
That's one of the green people.
I
Come
got
out
you.
green. That was nice. Yep. You fucking light a match off your forehead. So much gunpowder on you.
It's always my hands, my feet, and my dick that are covered in green.
I don't know why my dick. That's weird.
It's weird because the powder that actually makes the people turn green, it's not green. It's brown. It's like
The sulfur in it.
I don't know what it is. It's in it. It doesn't always do that. There's just one certain type of load that they make out there that the powder's like it's like a light brown color, like an olive color kind of, I guess, like a dark olive.
Oh.
And for whatever reason, that makes people like extra green. I don't know. I was always green. I couldn't like stop like. Fuck, got neon boogers. I'm like, fuck. Everything smells like sulfur.
Dude, so I went on to this like drop ship shirt or clothing company to like try and make some shirts and hats for us, and I got them on the website last night. And then like I'm reading it today because they have this like, here's what it costs you, and then how much you want to mark it up, and like that's your profit. Okay, but then you read and it's like, this price does not include taxes, shipping, and other fees. What the fuck you mean, and other fees? How much fucking money do you need to make off one goddamn printed shirt?
That's for the
bullshit.
importation fees of 12-year-old Thailand people.
It's bullshit. And then they're like, this one charge is a floating charge because of exchange rates. And
You know they make T-shirts in town, right? I think it's like $30 a shirt, but
this is about what we're looking anyway. So,
Yeah.
and I don't have to ship it. I don't know. We'll write it, see how it goes. So go to our website and look at
The hats are pretty cool.
some merchandise.
We got to get some hats.
Yeah,
Those hats are pretty badass, I thought.
I like them.
you're gonna wear 2.
I gotta
I
wear
was thinking about ordering one just to see what the fuckery is. Order that for $30 and it cost me $60. Like, what the fuck?
best hat I've ever owned.
Right? Fucking $90 hat. Wait on going to the website and ordering everything. Let me do a test run on this shit first.
Yeah.
Before we get totally fucked.
We'll take the hate first, you know, before we send it to anybody else.
So maybe stay tuned for next episode. Give me the feedback.
These shirts will come out like cardboard.
I tried to pick a premium shirt. They did have a lot cheaper shirts, but then when you looked at them, it looked like a pair of like pantyhose stretched over somebody. I don't know, just like it didn't look like a shirt. It looked like a hurt, like it was just missing some shit.
I wonder, like, are they true to size?
I don't know.
Like everything I order on Amazon, it's like true to size. I get a fucking large and it's like a small. I'm like, motherfucker.
Fuck you trying to say?
Yeah, you fucking like try to put on this shirt. It's like putting on a condom.
It all like rolls up at the end because it won't quite go down over the gut.
Yeah, then you take it off and it's all fucked up.
It's all
Sorry, you just send it back with your chest hair stuck on the inside of the shirt. On to the next one.
You guys have chest hair?
Hardly. I got like a little patch over here.
Dude, I bet it's just like janky looking, like some here, some over here. Looks like you shaved like with your eyes closed.
Usually. Should I wax? My buddy used to wax his chest. It was weird as fuck. He'd be like a weekend and he's like fucking, man, like, this shirt's sticking to me. I'm like, quit fucking waxing your chest, you moron.
Right.
Like, we don't even have a real beach hair.
Dude, I've shaved it a few times, and there is those couple days when it's itchy.
It's like, yeah, oh, fuck.
Put
Should've
duct
done
tape
that.
on
Dude,
there.
like I thought I was white before when I shaved this shit. Like, me and the sun are playing who's brighter.
I win.
So this summer, who's gonna go to the beach and tan?
It's not me.
No, you're too old for that.
Yeah.
One of us got to go to the beach and get like SGP letters, put them on our belly or something, and tan, so you get it tanned into your skin.
I just burn.
So
tan.
it'll fucking get.
I can see that.
That's what happens to me
You
too.
look like a fucking corpse right now.
Thanks.
I don't know if it's the lighting here or what, but Jesus.
You should probably go to the tanning thing.
funny.
At the salon.
When I was younger, I used to tan, never burn. Fuck. I got out that sun now. I was like, dude, I burn like a bitch now.
Because the suns have burned up all your cells.
I don't know. I think your skin gets thinner the older you get.
You think so?
I don't know, something.
When you
Damn,
bleed
I am
more?
white.
It's like, I mean, you got to take care of the shit and moisturize it and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Huh?
But like, who has time for all that?
I take a multivitamin. It's good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need like vitamin fucking K or some shit. E? I don't know.
Ketamine?
Alo? Yeah, ketamine?
Vitamin ketamine?
Yeah. If you know your local vet, go get some ketamine.
One of my dogs just sparred over there. Did you hear
Is that
that?
what that was?
I think so. Like, he's like, this carpet stinks.
Probably the one with its ears up. Josh is going to go there and make sure it stinks.
I guess that was unfortunate timing to walk over there.
I'm going to go see if my dog shit itself.
I was just going to try and figure out who it was by the smell. Just kidding.
Oh, fuck.
Man, you guys know they have firefighting drones?
Yes.
Firefighting drones?
Yeah. Like, I don't know what they fucking put it, like, I guess just like a can of, like, fire extinguisher shit, I guess.
Maybe they dropped those, have you seen those, like, fire extinguisher
grenades?
bombs?
Yeah, I've seen
Those are
those.
pretty cool.
I think they do use those too, but yeah, I guess they started using them a lot in like I think Japan or whatever, because they can actually the firefighters got to run all the way up the building, which they can't really usually do. So for like high-rise buildings or multiple stories, they just fucking fly a drone in there and shoot the shit. Watch it burn down.
Yeah, what are you
It's
doing?
like,
Well, my
That's kind of cool.
buddy of mine is looking into, because he owns a weed pest control business, and he's thinking about because he does a lot of mountain work, backpack, got a hike, and he's looking at doing a drone, so he can, instead of backpacking all that rugged terrain, he could just take his drone and spray it. But I want to say it was only like, this wasn't a lot of fluid. It was like maybe 5 gallons, maybe
yeah, these
5 gallons.
These drones probably
Wasn't
had
very,
like
and it was a big drone to haul that,
yeah. These drones are big too, and they probably had like a fifth of booze on the bottom of them, and that was it.
Yeah.
So they had like fucking 30 drones out there fucking
And
squirting
the
shit on a
runtime
building.
wasn't very long either, if I remember right. He was telling me all about it last summer. But
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Have you ever looked into getting the Part 107 certificate to be able to fly your drone for commercial use?
No, I have not. 'Cause I think it's become like a real pain in the ass over the last couple of years.
It is, but when you're operating your drone, you cannot lose sight of it. You have to remain inside of it the whole time. But then it's got the little camera on board the remote, and that's how you fly it. So it's like, what do you do? Like one eye at the remote, one eye at the thing, and then that thing flies, a couple 100 feet away, and you lost it. How's this guy gonna go fly it up the mountain and spray some shit?
I don't know. He was just looking into it.
I don't know how all that shit works, because they have those people in like Seattle and shit that fucking fly drones around inside houses, and that's how you get your fucking home tour now.
Right.
Like, I don't know if the guy follows the drone around in the house.
Yeah.
I'd probably just sit on the deck and
And
fucking...
would it be different that it's in the mountains instead of being like next to the airport or something like that?
It might be like a,
I don't know.
rural code.
These
or
are
some
questions
shit
I
like
need to
that.
ask him, because he was looking into it. And I do know he had to go to this, like, some special class for it.
Yeah. Like.
But he's adding up the costs, and he's like, backpacks ain't that bad. It was pretty expensive, if I remember right. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't want to say the whole number thing, because I don't know exactly. I remember it was expensive.
Douche of the week.
Me.
Does anyone have any nominations before I get into Robert?
I don't know.
I finally earned
Everybody.
one.
Nothing?
I finally earned one.
Cory, I had to train him on Tuesday.
Yeah. Jay, he had to train me on Tuesday.
Yeah, I
Trucking
sent
him all
pictures
day.
on Tuesday, and you didn't even say anything, Jay.
Did what?
I sent pictures in the group chat. You didn't even say anything.
Group chat on what? Which pictures?
I don't know. It was Tuesday.
Here, you need to move.
You didn't say anything, and I know you could have, because
So here we go. This is why Robert's douche of the week here. See those blue cans?
Oh, yeah.
He reached out, grabbed his blue cans to dump them, and then left them out in the way for the garbage guy behind him.
actually
That's a Cartman move.
Dude, he was actually ahead of me. I turned off on 18th Street, went down there and did that neighborhood, and came back up.
Oh,
Kind of pulled
so
that.
you're a fake douche of the week.
I don't know.
Kind of pulled that trick that, there's a bottle of whiskey at the one part of the route, so you just kind of skip the middle and just go to that
Yeah.
one part of the route.
Well, I
So
mean,
you got ahead of him to do that to him, or you did it after?
well,
he was
I
already
actually
there?
did it because he was ahead of me and I was catching up to him. So I turned left on 18th, and you're one block away from where you turn anyways. And then later on, instead of going left, you go right. And so I knew I'd be ahead of him after the route, but I was like, "Here, I'll do the whole block like this." I asked him, I was like, "Hey, what if I put my cans in front of your cans? Is that something you might be interested in?"
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he's like, "You fucker, I thought that was more." Nope, just me. And then he said he got to this other cul-de-sac later in the day, and he was going to drag this can across and put it all in front of mine, but I was already there.
Huh. Plan foiled.
Yeah, and then I expected him to do it the next day because I did the route different because so I fucking wouldn't be stuck behind him, but he didn't, thankfully. I think he forgot. I don't know.
Yeah.
They should do that every week.
I was going to nominate Josh this week, but I'm over it now.
Oh, no, I want to hear it.
So I was dumping a dumpster downtown, brand new rebuilt dumpster, and the wheel's locked up on it, and it's a welded on wheel. So I was like, drag that sumbitch all the way to the truck. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Brand new painted dumpster, and I'm like, a 1-yarder. I'm like, fuck.
Then
so
it must have been one I didn't change.
So
wheels
I
on.
dumped it, and I looked back to see if I had like the, because I just changed the, the wheel, and it's welded on. I'm like, fuck.
Must have been like that.
I pick them up with the forklift, so fuck it. It's not like I wheel them around.
If I have to change wheels, I put those pads on them.
Do you?
Yeah. Unless it just happens to be like one wheel, and all the other ones are good, then I'll maybe weld a wheel back on. But
the only reason I didn't ride it up, it's one of the ones that we normally back right up to, so you don't have to move it. But whenever, because they must have just replaced it, because it wasn't like that last Friday, and or last Thursday, sorry. But anyway, it was sitting off like way to the right, and so when I backed up, it was dark, so I usually backed up where I normally do, and I'm like, where the hell's the dumpster? And I was like, oh shit, it's way over here. So I had to drag it back over to its normal spot. So they when they delivered it, must have dropped that one and then pulled forward and picked up the other one and took off. So I had to drag it back
who
to
did
its...
that?
I don't know.
Probably him.
It wasn't me. I've been doing front load, helping the front load guy. Fuck.
Yeah, he just can't cut it anymore.
Yeah. Ask Cory though. Dude, am I right? That's a long bitch.
That's a long route.
And then you got to get out and move gates, and oh man, it's
a long route.
yeah,
I always see him hustling,
yeah, for sure.
walking like his fucking pants are on fire. Especially when he parks in traffic, like at the fucking by Arby's, that shop that does signs. He's got to park in the middle of the road and then drag their dumpster out, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's fucking looks like Mario.
But, yeah, it's that 1-yarder.
That one sucks though because you have to pull it out. You have to pull into it, and then people pull up behind you, and you can't back out of the back out of the container. So that's probably why he's trying to hurry.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I had to do that one once, and I wasn't very good at it. And then I think I dumped a bunch of shit on the ground.
Which one is it?
By Arby's at
Across the street from Arby's.
Oh, the one I did last.
Where the fucking dirt bike shop used to be.
Yeah. I've been, since we started helping front load, I've been doing that one for him. Thanks. I get that piece of shit one.
Why doesn't it have wheels on it?
Because you got to drag it all the way out to the street.
So it would make more sense when they're fucking pulling up behind you to that's why we have wheels on it. So you just park in the street, fucking rip it out real quick and dump it.
Well, that's what we do.
It does have
It does have wheels on it.
Why were you saying you pull into it then?
No, you have to pull the forks.
Once you get out to the
and
street,
back out.
and then you got to back out, and you usually got a car that gets right on your ass, and you can't back out.
I thought you were saying
you sit there for your reverse light, beep, 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 and they just sit there, and you're like, pull forward, and they pull forward, pull forward, they pull forward, and you're like, dude, I gotta fucking back up to get this thing off the truck.
Yeah, I thought you were saying you had to pull the forks onto it because it was fucking the one without wheels.
Oh, gotcha.
One of the smaller ones.
But yeah, then that new hotel, not new, but that old hotel that used to go on Fridays only, now it's going Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Yeah, the motherfuckers had 2 yards of extras, and I just fucking threw them off on the side of the fucking middle of their fucking parking lot and dumped them and pushed them back. Fuck them. How does that even make sense?
Dude, I know.
They
That's
go
what I was trying to
one
say.
day a week and hardly any extras. Now they're going 3 days a week and they have extras every day.
Right.
Every time we pick them up, not every day, but yeah, I'm like, fuck.
Maybe they're like a housing location now.
When you got your 2-yarder,
imported illegals.
You got your 2-yarder, and then you got a 2x6 that goes over the top of it. So if they have extras, you can try to pull your 2-yarder out, and all the extras just hit the ground anyway, and they expect me to pick it up. Fuck them all. That's fucking fuck, dude. I'm so pissed. I just grabbed. I knew as soon as I went to grab it, I was like, all that shit's just gonna go on the backside. I ain't gonna be able to get the container in there anyway. So I just started grabbing and just started putting it in front of the gate that won't stay open, to leave the gate open. And so I was like, dumped it and just left them sitting right there.
I opened that gate one time and the whole thing just like collapsed on top of me.
Yeah.
After that, it was.
Yeah.
They couldn't figure out how to put it back together. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. That's frustrating. How you can go from 1 day a week and then 3 days a week and you got more garbage. I think what happened was the transfer station caught them. I think they had somebody taking their garbage to the transfer station, and I think they got caught.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, and I think they
Trying to get rid of it for free.
Yeah. And then so they got the old axe thrown down on them. So now they have to get rid of the garbage through the dumpster.
So you get fucked.
Yeah. I think I don't know that for a fact. That makes sense though to me.
That's because we can't tell us what happens around here because it's a big secret.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Was this the 99 shit?
No.
Oh, okay, thank God.
No, it's
I don't remember that
101
night.
Shit.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
I just died a little.
Oh, you liar.
went up my nose.
It's not 99, it's 101.
You know what?
I didn't lie. I just didn't tell you the whole truth.
Okay, thanks for that.
The best part is my nose has been all plugged up because I'm
I'll clear
sick.
it up.
Yeah, it did. That's nice. I need another.
That did come right through the nose too, didn't it?
Did.
Wow.
That's a bigger shot glass than we normally do too. That was a little bit extra.
Oh, Cory, we're gonna get an Uber.
We might have to. Holy cow. We'll make it.
Pussies.
One eye this shit all the way home.
We're good.
You gotta drive
It's worse in the mornings when I'm driving to work with like 3 scrapes across my windshield. And it's fogging up, and I'm like,
You know, I don't understand that. Like, people that scrape their windows, I think it's retarded. I just start that bitch like 20 minutes early.
That's what I do too.
Were we talking about not having the right fluid in the washer stuff? Always have the summer stuff and not the winter stuff.
Right.
So it just freezes it more.
well, here's what I do. I get up late and then I get ready and grab all my stuff. And I walk out the door and I'm like, fuck, it's frosted.
Didn't you say you fucking hit snooze like 100 times though?
3. They're half an hour apart. 4:30, 5, 5:30. And then
Dude,
I wake
for
up.
me, that's like, it's coming.
Bonus sleep.
I'm like, I might quit. I'm like, fuck you, bud.
Dude,
Staying home.
so I'll get up and go downstairs because so my hitting snooze isn't bugging the other, and I'll go downstairs and be like, all right, 5 o'clock, we're gonna get up, we're gonna do some shit. Nope. All right, 5:30, get a little bit of shit done. Nope. 6, get up, look at my phone for a minute. Shit, 6:10, I gotta go.
Dude, Ashley used to do the fucking snooze like 20 times thing, and then I don't remember which time it was, but one time I just got fucking mad and just like fucking ripped her phone out of the wall and hucked that bitch down the hallway. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You fucking piece of shit phone keeps fucking ringing. Stupid cocksucker. Fuck going to sleep.
Jesus.
Dude, so I drove the 7 truck one day and I had dropped a can in the hopper and had to
Those
get
are
out.
fun to get out, aren't they?
Yeah, I had to get out and dig it out. Well, when I dropped it on the arm and it fucked up the little sensor that reads it open and closed. So
The whole time.
the last 2 hours of my drive, it was going. Did you fucking imagine Robert in there? Just like.
Driving this fucking through somebody's house. You know, there's a quick fix for that, right? So you take your tag. It's got a little piece of wire on that, and just take it and tie it around that sensor, and then it'll like say it's up against something, and it's actually not.
Fuck, I never thought of that.
I had that truck. It was like the oil needed changed or something, and it
Yours is
beeped.
different because it wouldn't. There's nothing you could done.
Yeah,
I remember you showing me that.
It just beeped all day long for like 2 weeks.
You came in the train station, got ear.
I did.
earbuds.
I got earbuds because it was so freaking loud.
Yeah.
And now on our hearing test, so we get our hearing test every once in a while. There's a certain pitch I can't hear. It's like clear at the bottom. I can't hear it at all. Well, I realized, when your arm's up and you're driving or whatever, it'll beep.
It's that pitch.
If I turn my head the right way, I can't hear it at all.
Oh, really?
I'm deaf at that sound.
Really?
I can't fucking handle that shit. I'd be like, "You're gonna fix this today," and they don't fix it. I'm like, "Where the fucking tools at? I'm fixing this." I don't fucking come to work tomorrow. I don't care. Fire my ass. Fucking, I'm not dealing with it.
Give it to a side load.
I'm thinking that's what it was.
Dude, I am really getting tired of the rear load backup camera. Like, I want to take apart that little lens on there and like
clean
the
it.
backside or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so annoying. All you see is just like washed out like spots for your entire like 3 or 4 hours till the sun comes out.
I don't even turn that thing on until because it comes on when you're in reverse.
Right. Yeah, I leave it off
too because when it's dark, it just
Yeah.
It's like fuck annoying.
There's some though I flip it on really quick and use it to like line up.
I'm same way. Starbucks is one of them. The ones you can't really see out through that passenger mirror. Yeah. Yeah. But when you get downtown, you can turn it on because it's always got all the lights downtown, so you can get away with it down there. It's just like when you're doing shit when it's dark.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just do that real like that blind like real slow back up. So if you hit something, not enough to damage it.
That was interesting because I had to do rear load before we had cameras, so that was interesting. Like you back up. I mean, you got to where you knew where to back up, but like we had 8-yarders, so you had to back them up to the ears and then hook them up, and then you took the winch and hooked to the back of the 8-yarder, dump it, and then run your hopper like 15 times. But if you missed it, you had to climb back in the cab, move over, because you can actually feel it bump. You can't because when the ears are inside, you can't see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't see right behind your truck, so you're kind of just guessing at that point.
I've had to
those sucked.
I've had to do those without a camera before.
Yeah.
And it sucks when you go from having a camera to not having a camera.
Yeah.
Because then you get off center.
Yeah.
And then like the cable won't always pull it over, or you can't because there's something over there where it would pull it to. Like, should I just wreck that fucking thing?
So we had a wrecking yard down where where I'm talking about, the big wrecking yard we had before it closed down, and it had the same thing as the 8-yarder rear load. And I think I pushed that thing halfway across the parking lot before I got it hooked up. I'm like, fuck, man. Because it was off tilt. So, like, if you didn't do it just the right angle, it wouldn't let you hook the ear up. I think I pushed that thing all the way across that parking lot. I'm like, people probably sitting in there going, what's he doing in there?
Right? That was me and Brad Tuesday, Goodwill.
Yeah.
Dude, he couldn't reset that roll-off container to save his life.
Oh.
Dude, we put that thing back up on the truck like probably 10 times.
Goodwill,
dude.
Wow.
He just kept like just hitting it wrong, and it just kept hitting the side. He's just like, fuck. Get out, pulled up, back up again to the exact same spot. Huh?
It wasn't even cold. Because I've had that because those rails will freeze up.
Oh.
And then you go to put them back on there and it'll freeze because there's water in there. So the container will go on top of the ice and then it'll shoot off. Yeah. And then that's a son of a bitch because you can't get it. But it wasn't even, I could understand if it was that, but I don't know why he was missing it. Rookie!
Right. I almost offered to get out and do it, but I haven't driven that truck
I can't
in 2
wait
years.
to talk to him tomorrow.
It was hilarious. Like, he just like pull forward and then back to the exact same spot and try and dump it down. Damn it. Pulled up, back up the exact same spot.
I've had that. Dude, it sucks.
Dude, you know those people in the house next door were like, seriously, guy? You want me to come do that?
It's like 5 in the morning.
Dude, right? Yeah.
Right there. There's a house right fucking next to it.
You guys ever kick a dumpster off the back of a truck?
Ah, yeah. Which kind of roll-off truck?
Yeah, no, like a rear load truck.
Oh, no. You have, though.
What do you mean?
Like, like pull the cable in too much and it pulls the back. Because you're supposed to latch it, you know.
You mean the rear load like that?
Like dumpsters?
Yeah, like the 8-yard or whatever.
Me and Cory have never done those.
They've never done those.
Really?
Yeah, only me. And I know that's never happened to
We've
me.
just done 1 and 2 yards.
I've had it happen. I mean, I didn't do it, but I've had it happen twice. I mean,
how do you
not
get that
technically with a dumpster. I've almost seen it happen with a dumpster because, like, I never lock in the thing. You know, you back up to it, and some trucks have the arm.
Oh, you
and
never
it
locked
goes
the
on.
ears up.
Well, I always did, but the first time it happened, the guy he was pulling the box down, and then he went in instead of out with the cable, and so it fucking sucked the top in and the bottom out, fucking kicked it off the back of the truck.
Damn.
And then we spent like 45 minutes trying to get it off because it fucking jammed up the other truck so much when he pulled it out of park that like it wouldn't move.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then the second time it happened,
I would love for it to take 45
I locked in. I locked in my side, but he didn't lock in his side, and he wasn't paying attention, and the blade for the rear load went out and fucking pushed the whole dumpster out. Well, it fucking... What did it do? Oh, the whole thing swung my way, and I fucking just took off running. I was like,
as
fuck
one
this
should.
shit. Yeah. He's like, oh, fuck, what do we do now? He had, like, only been doing it for a week. I'm like, fuck this shit, we'll just leave it here. They can come get it. I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, it's on the ground now. What are we supposed to do? Like, I don't know. Gotta have, like, a crane or something to get it off the ground. But I don't remember how we figured it out. I was fucking mad as shit 'cause we were supposed to be off, like, 1. We were off at like 5 that day because he sucked ass at his job.
So what happened to you at Starbucks? And then
We talked about it.
did we already talk about it?
I think it was
Because Brad showed up.
It was the
Yeah.
old, it was the worn out truck. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can't be Cory's fault.
No, it wasn't.
You notice 1-yarder's been popping out of the side that we normally leave locked?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've had
it's actually not just 1 yard. There's a lot of them. I think something's going on with that latch.
Yeah.
The latch comes undone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that happen quite a bit.
Do you guys
That'll
have
scare
like
shit
the
out of you,
tipper
won't it?
for those where you do like the smaller ones where you like raise it up to where it's I don't remember where you raise it up to, but you raise it up to a certain point where it slides down because the whole thing goes up and then it slides down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Is that what you guys
Yeah,
do?
yeah.
Okay.
And then one yarders you got to watch out because I mean I don't
fucking
know who
fall
of us has ran a 1 yarder through a hopper. But
I have.
have you really?
Holy fuck.
I've hit one. That was when I first
We're
started.
2 for 2.
What do you mean, ran it through?
Well, I didn't
I've
run it.
squished
Yeah, but I
them.
You
smashed
squished it. Yeah.
I
But-
smashed one with you when I was training you.
Yeah. I need to knock on wood because that's never happened to me. It's happened to the other guy.
You never squished one?
Nope, never
Really?
have.
I've never
Not a
squished-
1 yarder.
So when George is the one that trained me, and he always trained me to run the hopper and then run it up.
Yep.
Well, I was at the one that you're up on a hill like this. So I ran it and then
Oh,
ran it up,
yeah. I know
and
which one you're talking about, too.
flew
It's a
right in.
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I guess when you were
She's like, what?
yeah
what
when
the
you're
fuck do I do?
training.
Call the delivery guy. He's bringing a new one down there.
No, I just run it up and then just run
What
the
I
thing down.
I start them both at the same time.
I do too. What did our truck boss say to you when you're like, I kind of mashed it a little bit or something like that, and he went and looked at it and he's like, a little bit. He said something smart ass to you when you mashed that one.
At the college, or?
I don't know. I don't know which one. Which one? You've done more than one.
I did the college. I did the college one, the dorms one, because I didn't see that they had one of the lids closed and there was garbage.
Oh,
Fuck
rip
those
it.
guys.
Yeah.
By the way,
Pulled it in.
fuck
Absolutely.
those guys. By the
Fucking
way,
absolutely, dude. That's bullshit.
It
Gotta
is.
have all the lids closed, and you get there and the lids are open, and then it's up against fences and shit, and you can't reach it because they're overflowing with garbage and shit.
You know what
Fuck
you do?
you.
You go by there and just light the fucking dumpster on fire.
Dude, I've heard about a guy. I know a guy who knows a guy.
If you light the
I
dumpster
know
on
guys
fire,
that used to light porta potties on fire.
No, I would.
it'll be 6 months before fucking the boss gets down there to change the lids. There won't be any lids.
Yeah,
You
no.
don't have to worry about it.
Before my time. Before my time. So this guy's already dead and gone. So I could actually say his name if I wanted to, but I'm not. But anyway, he had the county route and those 8-yarders that we're talking about, the rear load 8-yarders. If they were like way overflowing, I guess he'd just take a match and just throw it in there and fucking. It was on fire when I got here,
What?
and then just fucking drive off. Dude,
Never when I have the balls.
I started working here right when he retired. So he retired in 95.
Retired or like
No. He retired. Dude, he was a stud. You would have loved him. He was a straight up stud. I guess he just fucking walk up, light a match, and throw it in there. It's on fire when I got here. Because I guess, obviously we can't take nothing if it's,
Right.
got hot spots or whatever in it. Don't risk burning the truck down.
Right.
They're
like,
that's
they're like,
awesome.
so we get it. Sometimes garbage dumpsters catch on fire, but you've had 9 just today.
I'm done like 3 hours.
You know who would have the balls to do that now? The very last, or not the very last guy, the second to last guy we hired.
You?
No, I think I'm like 5
Mike.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know, man.
Well, Mike has he retired from a company before this, so he doesn't even have to work, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, he has money, and then from what I've heard, he does not really give a shit. He just
That guy drives like a light fucking. He goes down the hills without even. Dude, I was like, holy shit, dude.
Dude, I've watched him just straight up roll
red light.
The light was red like the other light before that, and that motherfucker still just tire peeling out because he's taking the corner too fast. Like, Jesus, dude.
Yeah, I was told the other day that somebody
He's
called
like
in.
George.
Yeah, I was told the other day that somebody called in and said that they missed him, and then so they went back. And he's like, "Hey, help you fucking put your can out on time."
Hey, I like this guy.
Dude, right?
Yeah.
He just pisses wherever he wants. He's like, "I gotta piss," and just jumps out.
No.
Right in the middle of the street.
Yeah, like what happens if little kids are like, "Don't wave at him, sweetie." They're like,
Dude.
Tell me too. He's got prostate problems, so it's like. You just aerate when you're blowing out your sprinklers, and they're like.
Dude's probably hung like a horse, and he has those issues. His fucking penis is just flopping everywhere.
Jesus Christ.
How often do you think of Mike's penis on the daily?
Every day.
Yeah.
He's a big guy.
Dude, that's funny because today when I called him, I was like, yeah, I'm looking to speak with the president of the Big Guy Small Wieners Club. And he's like, hey, let me give you his name. His name's Josh.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but you're still the president.
Braden was telling me he was talking to Mike about Lou Ferrigno. Remember that story? When that guy wanted to kick my ass because I threw the trash.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess they were talking about it, and Mike was like, yeah, he's a pretty big guy, but Robert would probably just fucking kill him.
Dude, right?
He's like, that guy's kind of nuts. Braden's like, you have no idea. I rode with him for fucking months. So, thanks, guys. Is actions speak louder than words, or?
Yeah.
No, your words would definitely speak. Hopefully.
Robert be that guy, that guy be yelling at him, Robert, pull out a piece of paper and start folding it up, and all of a sudden it's like a shank. The guy's like, fuck, Jesus, I just watched you make that.
Oh, that hurts.
As long as we're not spilling alcohol, we're good.
Right? Yeah. 1 week, alcohol spill free. We should have a little chart back here. Those safety
free.
things. Yeah.
It's an accident.
That's true. Accident free. We should. There's your chore. You got to find an accident free sign.
We'll hang one up.
Accident free sign? All right.
Yeah, we'll hang one up. And
I can hang mine up there. My 5-year accident free.
No, one of those ones with numbers on it.
Yeah, I got a plaque.
Where's mine?
Dude, I told you, I don't know.
Dude, you know what was
Mine's a paper.
You know what was depressing?
I was thinking wood.
No,
marble or something.
It was a piece of paper they printed off black and white. They're like, they didn't spend money on color.
Yeah, the boss is just in his office. He just types it up Cory was accident free for.
It's
just a piece of
lined notepad paper. He didn't even tear off the little spiral cuts on it. Just left them on there.
He gave me a thumbtack.
I'm joking. It was in color. Somebody color graded it.
What was I trying to say?
I don't know. Sorry. We just kind of go off the rails here and there.
Yeah, I know. And then I have memory problems.
No, not us streakers.
Fuck, what was I going to say?
What were we talking about before that?
I asked about where my plaque was at.
Oh.
And you said it pisses me off that...
Oh, yeah.
Good job, memory guy.
Good for something.
I tried.
All right, guys. Cory's staying on the show. Anyway, so I was talking with no gloves, and after we got our tremendous raise on this last check and our year-end safety bonus, mine was $50.
That was mine.
Yeah.
I got one of those too. I was like, what?
You didn't at least get 100?
I got $50.
Did you hit something?
I'm pretty sure.
Did you break something?
I did a fence like 3 months ago or something like that.
Oh,
and that was before you knew you could actually go and fix it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have just gone
we
down
talked
there
about that.
and wood glued the fucking plastic fence back together.
you should go and ask him why you didn't get it. Because I'm pretty sure even if we had fixed that wouldn't have cost that much. And I'm pretty sure
the mechanics were going to go down there and just glue the pieces back on, but they could never find anybody. So I was always under the impression that if it doesn't cost the company money, then it doesn't impact you.
Well, it's $175 or what did you say?
$175 or $250.
$250,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Still.
No.
I'd ask him about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I hit a car, so I know that was good. But anyways, here's the depressing part. I was talking to No Gloves about it, and he's like, yeah, that $850 bonus was nice. That motherfucker's gotten 4 years worth of bonuses, and I'm like year one. Or not even now, I'm 0 year.
No way.
That dude's hit like a wall. He fucking made little fucking cart tracks up a car.
That was
He
a long
paid
time
for
ago,
the
though.
wall. He
And he paid for the car.
another
That's
truck
true.
he
That's
hit.
true. I didn't
Like,
think of
And he paid for the car.
he's probably paid for more shit than he ever would have.
Yeah.
He's probably actually...
Because I know he
He's
went
in
down there.
debt.
He made a deal with the guy. He'd give him like $50 a paycheck or something like that. I remember with the car thing that you're talking about, the wheels going up the side of
Yeah.
it. But he made a deal
You
with
hit
that
a car
guy.
too?
That was a long time ago, though. That was like...
I heard about a truck a couple years
Well,
ago.
Yeah,
There was
it
a
was
truck on
it was a
Thursdays
pick-
right
It was a
out.
pickup.
Yeah.
Yep, Thursdays are out.
Yeah, he ran
Yeah.
the wheels right up
Right.
and left a bunch of fucking dimples.
So he
in
made
it.
a deal with the owner to
Yeah.
pay him some kind of money a month or whatever.
So what do you do when that happens? You just leave a note like, "Hey, bitch, call me."
Go talk to them. If they don't answer the door,
Kick it in.
then you just leave. Because then you know they didn't see you.
Oh, yeah, that's what I
Stop!
But
Stupid dogs. Yeah, so apparently this guy can get a safety bonus, but I can't, so that's pretty neat. I spend most of my year welding dumpsters, but
And you still can't get it. You're not even on a truck.
I think the most I've ever gotten was $200.
really,
What they haven't told you is you have to spend like at least 30 days out of every 90 on a truck to get the
no,
bonus.
our mechanics get
No,
it.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
Wait, where do they get it?
Exactly!
Well, you drove across the yard. Fucking, you drove 30 feet.
You know, I was talking to one of them about that, and he was like, I don't even know why we get it, but I'm not going to turn away free money.
Why would you?
Right.
Why
I
would
get
you?
that.
yeah,
At least it made me feel a little better that he feels like that.
yeah.
You could always kick his ass.
I could.
Yeah.
But
You could.
one of
or
them
you
actually.
would.
One of them.
I could. I wouldn't.
Okay.
they're actually nice
I mean-
guys, so.
You actually get in a car wreck and be your fault, and the company, the mechanics rig or something, something little. They lose it that way, but
I was told today that if we get a speeding ticket in a garbage truck, we're fired. Like,
Luckily, these
that's
trucks
bullshit.
do not go over the speed limit.
well, they do when it's 25.
yeah.
But bullshit.
Barely.
I know a guy that got pulled over and got a ticket doing 35 in a school zone and didn't get fired.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way they're just gonna fire us for fucking like.
We had a guy get fired over a Facebook post.
Yeah, that's true.
that's
Commenting on a Facebook
Yeah,
post.
that's different though. That's like we don't treat our customers like that. Is how our company is. But speeding's different. It's like, you know what happens. But if it happens three
I mean,
times,
it really depends on what you're doing and where you're at. 'Cause if you're doing 40 and a 25, I'm like, fuck, man. I mean, really?
yeah.
You know? I mean, honestly, I've never.
We
been
just
pulled
had
out.
we had a guy that
been-
worked here that wrecked all 4 of our brand new trucks
and never got
and
fired.
didn't get fired until the
Till the
last
last
one.
one, till
Yeah.
the $20,000 yeehaw. I'm gonna show these motherfuckers.
Didn't he still work after that for a while?
No.
he did not.
No, that not the old man. No, the old guy. No.
I think he took a couple days off and he was supposed to come back and then
Oh, yeah.
kind
Sound like he quit.
of did.
No,
That's
sound like
I think it was like you
Mixture.
can quit or you can come back and get fired.
More
yeah.
called him one day when I was with him, and he actually asked him about it, and he said that it was what was it, like a
Mutual
it was
agreement.
either pretty much like a forceful quit.
Well, did he
or-
wreck all 4 brand new fucking garbage trucks? Brand new
think-
2020 garbage trucks. He wrecked
Yeah.
all 4 of them. At one point, you just got to go, look, man, this is not cut out for me.
You know what I noticed today? We were going up the old highway, up the hill.
Yeah.
And there's actually a sign that says, no trucks are allowed that are
Yep.
over
Yep.
30,000 pounds unloaded. I was like, we're not even legal right now? Like, this truck is definitely 35.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
nothing on it. And I was like, does Sean know that? And he's like, I don't know. Maybe you should bring it up. And I'm like, he's just going to say, figure it out.
No,
I would have crossed a bridge out in the town out here that we do on Friday.
yeah.
There was a bridge out there we had to go across.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it says like 15,000 pounds or something like that.
Yep. The little bridge.
And I
yeah.
told our boss about it, and he's like, "Go for it. There's a can out there, so we'll get it."
No,
What, dude?
fucking
You
way.
remember when it flooded out there, and that creek was just
Yeah.
It usually
it was
does.
washing. It was washing under the bridge out and everything. I left it. I didn't go across there.
Yeah, I don't
You
blame
can
It was
take
pretty
you can
scary.
take the other one. There's one further down that you can take
Yeah.
towards the
Towards the
Indian
town.
people.
But, yeah, I don't know. That's,
Yeah, that one bridge is rated for like 20,000 pounds.
Yeah, it was sketchy.
Yeah.
Dude, when I worked for Roto-Rooter, we had to go pump a tank out, out towards like where we were heading to go get my Suburban.
Africa.
Yeah, Africa. And they had a little bridge, that crossed the creek there. Well, we couldn't go across that bridge, so we had to drive down a hill through the creek and up in a damn pump truck, dude. Like,
Yeah, but if you can get through it, what happens if you pump all the shit out and you can't get back out?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess
Pump it into the river.
it's all natural anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude,
It'll get diluted down.
this was when I was training when I did this, and then another time we were in another town up, towards
Yep.
2 hours north of us, and we get there, and they have their driveway that comes up, and up the hill a little ways is where their tank is. Well, then the driveway goes up and to the right, and we're pulling a little tiny trailer behind us. And if we just parked on the road right where we were at, we were fine. Run hoses up and pump it. Well, he was like, head up the driveway there. Like, hey, how the fuck are we going to turn this around? Like, this is stupid, And it was like snow and ice everywhere. And I was like, okay, whatever. So we start going up there. One fucking truck, guess what? It's ice. It fucking won't go anywhere. So we start coming backwards, sliding, and it won't stop. I slam on the brake, I'd hammer on the brakes, and it's just dragging us down. Well, then the fucking little trailer behind us jackknifes.
Oh,
And just we're just dragging it through the ditch, and that was the only thing that stopped us from going over the driveway and off the fucking road.
sounds fun.
I was like, fucking you drive, dude. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
customers
Sit over
watching you.
there.
Look at this idiot. He's going to work on my pipes.
He's like, why didn't they just stay down there? And I'm like, why didn't we just stay down here? Fuck. Idiot.
This moron over here.
Was it the owner?
No.
Oh.
No, the guy training me. Dude, yeah. That guy, man. So, and also, what was it? my first week there, I'm with one of the older guys that's been there forever. And we go to this place. We have to go across a little bridge, kind of. And we park there to dump the tank. Well, there's nowhere to turn around with the trailer, so we unhook the little trailer. And then he goes and turns around and comes back, and then we hook the trailer back up. And he's like, I hooked it all up. And he's like, you got that down over the ball, right? And I'm like, yeah.
Question mark?
We drive through his driveway, across the bridge, we go through town, we get to this like main street, and we're pull up to the stoplight, waiting to turn left to get on the highway to really start going. And like this truck pulls up alongside us, honking. He's like, "Hey, you're dragging your trailer!" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" And he's just like, he's expressionless, doesn't ever say anything, so you never know like if he's pissed at you, if he's happy, like you just don't know. And he's like, neutral. We get out and the entire fucking hitch is gone. We've drug it so far for so long. It is completely gone. All that's left is just the like point of the metal. So we drug it up into this parking lot and left it there. We continued pumping some more tanks, and then I had to wait there while our excavation guy came, and he grabbed it with the track home, pulled it up on the trailer, and we towed it all back.
Dude, I didn't know you could drag something that long.
Yeah.
Fuck asphalt.
Apparently, yeah, asphalt's the shit.
Fuck shit
Asphalt's
up.
like 40 grit sandpaper. Asphalt versus steels, asphalt wins. So we drive it back, and I'm like panicking, dude. Like first week there, and I just cost the company a bunch of money, you know. And all my one boss could do is just call me. He's like, "Nice job, Hitch." So then my nickname was Hitch for like 2 weeks. That's better than it could have been.
Yeah. So, so you guys actually pump out like the city sewer, like the city sewer, but the middle of the street. You know, pull the lids off. And so I just seen Roto-Rooter down by the hospital on the main street, and they had the pump truck backed up. It was like later at 6:30 in the morning. And they're backed up, and there's flashers on right in front of the emergency room at the hospital.
Yeah.
And then they had that lid pulled off at the main street lid, and the other hose down there pumping it out.
So I know there's a sewer line there we do some maintenance on, or we used to do some maintenance on. We used to have a jetter. We'd run up the line, which is basically like a high pressure washer to wash out the lines. I guess in some instances,
emergency type situations.
Yeah,
I got you.
If it's backed up and you need to pump it out to be able to see to run the line up, then yeah.
Yeah, because it was like it was earlier than that. It was like 6:15 because I was like still unquestionable if I want to run my high idle switch, and I drive by that bitch and it was like, I'm like, oh, I'm cool. I had the switch on. It was like right there in front of the emergency room.
There's only like 2 or 3 stops I ever turned my high idle off for.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been called in.
Yeah.
There's a few that I turn it off for, but I've never.
No,
I
like that one on Friday, that old nursing home on Friday, like right by the daycare.
Subaru.
And then, that one I turned it off.
I turned it off there. They're old as fuck. They can't even hear anyways.
Because we were there at like 4:30 in the morning.
I never turned mine off for that.
No, you know what had happened is you'd run it, you'd take off, and like 5 minutes later, the old people there would be like, "What's that noise?
Yeah.
Do you hear that?"
Let's bring out our cans.
And everyone's looking around like, there is no noise. Gertrude.
It'll be a matter of time till you get called in. Can't be doing that one until after 7. Thanks, guys.
Dude, do you hear a truck boss tell Cartman that when Cartman was doing rear load Tuesdays, like, you make sure you close the lids when you're doing it? And I was like, yeah, both lids. I got the Red Lobster. One lid's open, one lid's closed. Like, dude, when I did it Wednesday or whatever.
And you know if it's him or not, because if they open it, leave it open, it'd be up against
against the wall.
Against the wall.
It's just tucked down behind. Ain't nobody pulling that dumpster out.
I talked to Jim. Jim called me and was talking about that, and he said that Cartman got yelled at by your cousin, Ren, and I can't remember exactly what was going on, but Cartman was like, "Oh yeah, I just closed one because they wanted me to close both, but some of the people want them left open and this and that." It's like, dude, you're getting in trouble for leaving one open. Just close them.
Close them.
You know,
It's because it's on the opposite side.
The ones I leave
Yeah,
open
yeah.
are the apartments that are they have the 2, and they have them open because the cages are.
Oh,
you can't, so I leave those ones open. I mean, they're obvious. If I leave them open, it's obvious ones I leave open.
Yeah.
But other than that, I just close both lids and push the.
Right.
It takes like an extra 3 seconds to close.
Well, I can reach both lids from the one side, so
To close them.
yeah.
I can open them. I can't close them from the one side. I got to walk around that half a step.
well, you put them away. You're already on the opposite side of the truck, so you got to flip the one lid closed. Then you got to run. You got to go around the dumpster, close the other lid, and go to the front of the truck. Right?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're talking
Whatever,
about.
dude. You're on the passenger side running the high idle and
You're
everything.
5'3", so I don't know.
I can't reach it, so I gotta run around.
You might
but-
barely reach the lid he's standing next to.
I can barely reach across and flip it open.
Well, it sucks. So I was dumping a gas station, the one that was blocked today. I was dumping them the other day, and they were completely overflowing. And it's an 8-yarder, and it's the 8-yarder so tall I can't shut the lid because when they're overflowing, it's kind of nice to have the lid shut, so it like holds the weight down, a little bit. And so I look around, and there's this old shovel laying on the ground, so I pick it up. And I fucking shove the lid up, and I just fucking waters from whatever is frozen in the shovel just goes all over my hat, my shirt, everything. I'm like, motherfucker, so pissed.
Dude, we watched
I want to just fucking beat that shovel up against the container.
the marks were pressure washing out the Packer blade for one of the trucks the other day, and the younger ones on the one side spraying through, and the older ones on the other side, and it like breaks through, and all the shit just goes. You see him like.
Wow.
That's why we won't get corona.
Dude, that shit was disgusting. Like, the day after, or 2 days
Smell
still
this morning,
smells.
we
Yeah.
walked into work this morning, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, dude, it's like you're like
Fuck.
fucking 40 yards away from where they were.
Still wasn't
doing
as
it.
bad as cleaning out that 25-yard compactor, that nursing home compactor. Fuck that, dude.
This smell is worse.
No, it wasn't.
I think it is.
You did not get there.
That was nasty.
That was fucking.
I would not have gone in there.
Don't me neither. Not without a hazmat.
Not unless it was for a lot of extra money.
Yeah, not
I showed up.
unless I had a hazmat suit.
I showed up when the marks
Fuck
were doing that, and they're
that.
like, "Hey, Robert, you want to play?" I'm like, dude, it fucking reeks out here. Holy fuck! I was like, "Where's Reset when you need him?"
Right.
Yeah.
This is a job only you can do.
Yo, we're gonna see.
Oh, he does too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna see if we can get him in the yard tomorrow.
Fuck, that sucks though.
Did he say something about that when he was doing the weed eating? He was the only one that knew how to run
The brush hog.
The brush hog.
Yeah.
He was all.
What the fuck is a brush hog?
It's like weed
It's like
eater
a
with big
push-
big blades on the front of it, right?
Basically a push.
Oh
weed
yeah,
eater.
2 wheels on the back.
Yeah.
It has those two handles, and it's like a pain
It's
in the ass.
self-propelled.
So it's actually a fucking mower without 2 front
Yeah.
wheels.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
but it's a weed eater,
No.
so it
mower.
doesn't break blades if it hits rocks and shit. You know what I
You
mean?
ever done that?
No.
It's cool. You just fucking out one mow the lawn. Bitch is broken. Better hire a company. Don't know how I won't start.
Fucking Robert. Oh, it's like mowing today. Where's the biggest rock out on the property? Oh, over there.
You don't think 1.5 horsepower won't cut down a tree?
That's where we're starting. Not so funny, Josh.
So I guess everybody quit helping Reset then.
Josh is just pissed because he's like, fuck, you just borrowed my mower.
I was wondering why you weren't laughing. You get nervous over there? Can I borrow it?
Sometimes my mind's like wanders off, and I'm just have that like deer in headlights look. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess everybody just quit helping reset.
I helped him a lot today.
I guess remember last Friday when we thought
good,
that
buddy.
he didn't get help,
Ooh.
or you thought that he did. He did not. I guess
Where did Mike go then?
I don't know. Braden said that Mike is reset can fuck off. I guess
Well, yeah,
Mike's,
that's what he said, but then he didn't show up for like way later.
I don't know. Fucking a bitch on route.
Where are you going?
Pee-pee.
Hey, stop peeing on the front of my toilet, whichever one of you two is doing it.
I drip.
I'm getting in trouble. We'll drip over the bowl. I'm getting in trouble.
I'll piss in the back.
Give me half of one.
Robert, you want one?
Half of one.
Sure.
Half or full?
Half.
I'm talking to Robert.
Oh, okay. Good. That works.
Yeah, I guess fucking.
Half or full?
I don't know. Do what you want.
I'll do what I want, what I really, really want.
Yeah, you will. Fuck, I almost spilled it. I was pulling it like a fucking CR4 can. It tips over at the top. I'm like, shit. But I guess fucking Rice's just been getting fucked all the time now because, well, you guys know he like always wants to. He's like, he expects help, but he doesn't want to help anybody else.
Right.
I guess Mike told him to fuck off the other day.
Yeah.
Or shut the fuck up or some shit. Tuesday when they broke down, Mike and Braden broke down, and then they were broke down for like an hour or something like that. And then so Jim and Rice had to go do the whole top section and then the middle section over by the store and shit. And then I guess Rice like hopped out of the truck and slammed the door and it's all fucking done. Let's go to the fucking dump and all this shit. And Braden was like, okay, whatever. And fucking Mike was like, shut the fuck up.
That's awesome.
I could see Mike just fucking pummeling him right in the parking lot. What happens when you get in a fight where we work?
It's only happened once since I've been there.
It's what
That's
happens.
surprising.
It's actually, well, it was like 3 months.
I feel
before
like
started
you'd get a
working,
verbal
so
warning.
There was one where...
They broke it up, and then it was. That was
Yeah.
basically
It was-
it.
No, remember where...
It was Musclehead and fucking...
yeah,
No.
Tony choked out...
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was his name? Craig?
No, it was.
I can't remember
Craig.
his name.
No, it's not Craig.
That long-haired guy.
No, it was. He's
Adam?
used to be. No, he used to be my
Nate?
cousin's stepson. It's not anymore. I should know this. His last name was the same as mine.
That's the only... Did they get in trouble?
No. Not your fight. We're talking one with Tony. Recently. Tony Hansen.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
We don't care about names now.
Yeah, but
Dude,
he was
yeah.
saying that the kid has the same name as him.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
It's Craig. I'm not editing shit.
Well, you just-
Tony sucked fart out of fucking Robert's ass.
Yeah. I'll spread
I'll
out.
tell you it is.
Actually, yeah, Tony's douche of the week.
Okay.
So Friday, at his house,
He never has them out. They're
Yeah.
always like crammed up.
yeah, they're always up on the sidewalk, away from the curb, and then
With
they had
a
a
car
car
parked
blocking
there.
the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I skipped him Friday.
Right.
He called in. He's like, "What's wrong? You guys take the day off or something?" No, motherfucker, put your cans out so we can grab them.
Moore was saying something about that too. He's like, you used to work here and you don't know how it fucking works.
Right.
Right?
Like,
See, I find that as disrespectful to us because you know,
Yeah.
you know, and you're doing that on purpose.
How about when
I
Jer-
skip you on purpose?
How
Or
about when
Jared-
Jared
Jared called us
worked
in?
here, took the day off, and then called us in because he didn't have his can out. Did you
Yeah.
hear about that?
yeah, I
Yeah.
have, yeah. Well, actually, he had his girlfriend call in.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, had his girlfriend call in, and then they still fuck. We know where you live, you dipshit.
Dude, so I got a miss sent to me today from the office lady, and she's like, "Don't shoot the messenger," and I was like, "Okay," and I was like, "Oh, this address sounds familiar." I get up there, and sure enough, so this one week, this person didn't have it out, and they called me in, and I was like, "Whatever." So I went back and picked it up, and I remembered the place because you call me in, I'm gonna remember it because I know you didn't have it out. So following week, guess what? They didn't have it out. They didn't have any cans out. none of the 3 cans out. So I texted her and I said, this address, none of the cans are out. None of them. Because Rice Set was ahead of me. 30 minutes later, I get a text for that and to go pick that one up. And I'm like, she said she had the cans out. Like, bullshit. Like, I texted you. Like, come on now. And our truck boss went down there to see what was going on. Well, they didn't have them out far enough to the road. And he's like, so, you need to have them out this far. And I was like, no, dude. I talked to him. I was like, no, they didn't have them out, period. They weren't out to the road. They were up against their house. And this house does this all the time. They don't put them out on time, and then they call us in, and we got to go back and get them. It pisses me off. So I called her today, and I was like, do you guys not keep notes on addresses? She's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, this was a big-ass deal. One where, like, me and you fought over it, and I was pissed at you and all this shit. And she's like, no, there's no notes down. I was like, fucking write some down.
Yeah, you'd think there'd be like some sort of database where like you could see how many times fucking there's been a note put in there. And
she said
well, I mean, if some place calls in for missing 6 times, what's the fucking common denominator?
Yeah, I always remember the address when that happens.
Yeah,
like the third time, I'm like,
we're supposed to have wrist like computers basically with all the routes on it.
Wrist computers.
What is
Well,
this?
you know what I mean? I don't know what you call it. I don't know what you call it. It's our wrist fucking thing. And then, like, you're supposed to have all the routes in there.
How old are you?
Fuck, dude, old.
This is like Fallout, yeah?
Yeah.
You've been playing video games lately?
No, but listen. We're supposed to have, like, you put it on your wrist.
Database.
Listen here, fuckface. But we're supposed to have, like, a tablet. Yeah. And then it's supposed to have, like, that's why the boss wanted us to do the routes exactly the same, is so like you follow the route sheet, and then every house will be in that route sheet. So you just go, click, house is not out, and then if they question you on it, the next week you take it comes off your wrist, take a picture of the house with no can, and then put it, and then say not out, and then you have the picture to back it up. But our company North has those, but we don't have them.
Yeah, we're supposed to get them, I guess.
We were supposed to get those when I started.
Yeah.
So
We're supposed to get a lot
Hopefully
of
we
stuff.
don't get that shit, because I'll tell you what.
I think we're
we got
supposed
that-
to get ballpoint pens instead of the feathers and ink soon, so that'll be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got that fucking the whole tablet thing right when I left the old company, and it was absolute garbage. Because if you do the route differently, then because somebody has to drive the route, and then, or at least this system, somebody had to drive the route, and then that's how the route is set up. So if you don't do it exactly that same way, then the computer gets all fucked up.
and they'll probably have freaking.
Or you
Well, what
can
happens if you have a detour?
they're gonna have.
Yeah.
What happens
or,
if you
you know.
get stuck behind somebody?
exactly,
You just gotta sit there all
or
day.
somebody can go
That's-
around and they can stop at every stop and they can put in a fucking GPS marker or whatever at every stop. But that means at every single stop, somebody's got to hit the fucking button every fucking stop. Other words, it just tracks where you go. But if you fucking deviate, then it's fucked up.
But that's why when I did the route sheets, I did one for curbside, one for yard waste, one for. That's why I said That's probably why the routes are all fucked up, because I was trying to do it different to where not everybody was following each other at the same time. You get what I'm saying?
It's
Right, but then that
stay away
sucks
from
if
each
you
other.
go and bounce between the two, because then you've got to know 3 different routes for every
But
day
if
of
it's
the week.
GPS tells you, hey, take it right here.
You guys know
or
what
whatever,
happened
but-
last Thursday? Thursday fucking was it R8 route is all
Sorry.
fucked up. The one over by the junior high school, is that R8? I don't remember anymore.
That's 7.
No,
Is that 7? Oh, so Cartman and I were doing that one, and he was driving, and then he's like, "You want to drive?" And I was like, "No, actually, I want to see how you do the second neighborhood,
Fuck.
And then so we start doing it his way, and about
must
halfway
just-
through, he goes, "Let's do it your way." I'm like, "Oh fuck!" And then so we start doing it my way. Well, about halfway through. Halfway of
switch.
doing it his way. Well, we only went down the one alleyway.
Does he-
That's where it gets different. But then about halfway through doing it his way, he's like, "No, now we're gonna do it your way." But then I was like, "You go up here, do this," and he's like, "What if we do this and this?" He fucking drives over there, over here, we're gonna do. I'm like, what are you doing, guy? Like,
Now I'm
he's like,
super
this is gonna
confused.
work. I don't know how it worked. I thought he missed shit, but fucking,
Dude,
I was like, if you're
that's
gonna do
retarded.
it,
You know, George used to, when George trained me and was teaching me routes, it was sucked because I didn't get to be on one route for weeks at a time. We were recycling, so I had to do the one route 1 week and then the other route the next week. So I had to learn, in 2 weeks, I had to try and learn 10 different routes.
right?
So then we do it, and then the next week we do it, and he's like, do you like how we did it this week? Fuck, what do you mean?
Yeah.
So they teach me a different way the next week. Like, how the fuck is that helping me? I'm so confused right now.
Dude,
I
I'm
got no
confused
fucking
as
clue
shit
what's
right
going
now
on.
doing fucking
I'm-
recycling now.
I'm a dinosaur, man. I do my shit the same way
I do the
every
exact same.
fucking week.
Every time.
I pretty much do.
Just because
too.
I just
See, I know the routes so well now that I can, like,
I can
change.
You know, if there's a detour or something,
Right.
I'm fine. But for the most part, I do it every single week.
I'm the
exactly
same way.
Yeah, Moore's definitely not that way. He seems
Yeah.
to do it different every single
Every
week.
single
and you're
week he
like,
does
what
it
the
different.
fuck is he doing?
He does.
it takes more time, so it doesn't have to help as much.
Yeah.
You know, today it was me, Mike, and No Gloves on garbage, and like we got done. We smoked it pretty good, you know, because I wasn't out like fucking like doing this and going over here. Did you just make a snort sound for a smoke sound?
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
I lost it.
I lost it.
Let's do some sense memory shit.
Pussy.
Pussy.
That's right.
Sure you don't want me?
I'm good.
Pussy.
I gotta get up at 4 in the morning.
Me too.
Me too.
Yeah, you
three.
don't.
I'll be there.
No, you don't. And no, you don't.
I'll
And
fucking,
no, you don't.
I'll be there
I'm
ready
gonna
to
show up at
bounce
4:30.
out of your
Okay.
tire.
I'm gonna sleep in. I'm tired of waking up early.
You fucko.
Dude, honestly, it
We're
wears
going
on
to
you.
bed at like 4:30 tonight.
Yeah.
Honestly, it wears on you getting up that
It does.
early because, like,
Well, when you do residential and you're not getting up until 6:30, well,
Yeah.
showing up until 6:30, and then for a week you got to show up at 4.
yeah,
I get beat. I get tired from that.
yeah, like, I'm the same way. It's like, well, it sucks because I can't even sleep in on the weekends. It's like, I have to, I'm going to bed at fucking 8:30 at night on a fucking Friday and Saturday. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting old. Don't get me wrong. It's kind of nice, but fuck, I would like to go hang out with some people for a little bit. Fuck.
Well, stop drinking at fucking 9 a.m.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you basically just like, well, I guess I'm staying home today.
Honestly, it's
Go
not-
get out and live life, man.
Oh, I do.
When?
Puts it in the beer.
Did you buy any of that soap? The Bush soap?
No, I didn't. No,
Why not?
I don't know. I just didn't do it.
You
Honestly,
don't want to smell like alcohol when you go to work?
yeah, this is the worst time of the year, though. Honestly, it sucks
soap?
because no, Jesus Christ, no. There's really nothing to do. And like you
Take a shower.
hook onto the camper and pull it around the block and pull it back in. It's like, yep, we went camping. You know, I really can't do nothing.
You know what I usually do this time of year?
Sucks.
There's a bunch of snow in the mountains, so I built a pickup, and then I usually go up there and then blow an engine up once every 2 years.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Well, you
once
just
a
bought
year.
2 engines, so perfect timing.
I know.
That worked
Yeah,
out pretty good.
you go up there, just fucking bounce that thing off the rev limiter for like 8
Actually,
hours, and you
actually,
take. I do. I swear to God, I do. Fucking, it takes like 5 years of life off of the fucking thing.
What kind of engine is it?
Well, I just bought more 4 liters that go in it.
Oh, but what brand?
It's Ford.
Ford.
Yeah, they're
Shocked to last that long.
these ones are good. These ones are good.
Oh, you're smart ass.
Dude, I saw a meme where it was like a picture of a broken down Ford, and it was like the government's giving away Ford's people to encourage them to stay home.
That's funny.
No, I have a buddy that like goes over to what is it? 2 hours west of us, and they go up in the
Kentucky.
mountains. They go up in the mountains, and it's all like Toyotas, Fords, like Rangers and shit.
Yeah,
And
they air down.
You
and
air down and
fucking
just go up. And
deep,
just
deep
do-
snow,
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty cool.
I have no desire to do that.
It's actually really fun when you get behind the wheel and do it. You're just because you can't fucking like bounce your car off the rev limiter in town without getting in trouble. Out there, it's free range. You do whatever the fuck you want. You jump the fucking thing.
Yeah, they have like what do you call it? Like 1 year get-togethers or whatever. To fucking, they do it all the time over there. It's pretty cool. They have actually videos of it and shit. He was telling me the producer of Jackass they'd sit and they're gonna go and video them and shit, because like literally they do some crazy shit, like jump off, like it's ski hills, like you wouldn't hardly want to go off it with skis.
Where's this at?
Like 2 hours west of us, and then it's a ski hill, the only closest ski hill to us. But anyway, they like jump off the fucking ski hill, like go off and shit.
It's called the Cornelius Drop.
Yep. They do some crazy
Cornelius Drop?
Cornelius Drop, yeah. When the snow it keeps blowing over the thing, and there's an undercut under it, and you fucking drive off of that bitch.
Yeah.
You just fucking pin it to win it, and you either flip, or you fucking just go right to to go to the bottom.
Guys on snowmobiles are nuts.
No, these are in trucks.
These are pickups.
Oh.
Pickups, yeah.
Yeah,
that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I've done those before. They're cool, I guess. Like, maybe I'll wreck this bitch right now.
You should do that shit, but then have like a GoPro point at your face. So we get that like.
Oh fuck! I was thinking the same thing.
You get pretty good at my own fuck face.
Yeah, right? I've seen it a lot.
Yeah. Wondered like.
We gonna make this? Or?
Yeah.
Can you imagine watching that in slow motion?
Yeah.
He's got a helmet on, so I'm assuming you wear a helmet. No, you know?
I know.
Yeah, damn, dude.
Sorry, here's that one.
I have to get a hold of him, ask him for the video he sent me. Or not, we watched when he was my roommate. It was fucking pretty impressive, the shit that he was doing. I was like, fuck, dude.
It's really impressive where you can go when you build a pickup, like, before the snow. And then, like, you couldn't take, like, people think, I have, like, a F-250 or whatever. You fucking just go there. Like,
yeah,
no fucking chance. You can drive over a berm bigger than the fucking truck is in snow.
Yeah.
When you air down, I don't know. It's weird. You can go some really cool places. But like I say, you just go out there and like jump it, you roll it. Nobody gives a shit. Do whatever the fuck you want. Drift it. Nobody cares. That's why it's so cool.
I went up to the mountains. It's been years ago.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Cory's talking, so let's shut up.
I went up to the mountains a few years ago with a couple friends, and I've got a Jeep. It's a 1970 Jeep, so it's nothing special, but it's got lockers and it can go a few places.
Yeah.
But my friends just one had a pickup and one had a Bronco. They just had big tires on them. That was it. And we get up there. We went like 50 yards into the snow, and they were both stuck. And I was ahead of them. I drove I was way up ahead of them, and I stopped, and I'm waiting, and no one shows up, so I turn around, I go back, and both of them were freaking stuck. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? We didn't even go anywhere, And
yeah, they're just on the main road.
Yeah, we were on a main road, that literally. And it turned into a big, big deal. Everyone wanted me to pull them out with my Jeep, which is like a 2,000-pound rig, and everyone else had like a 5,000-pound rig, which wasn't going to happen. And anyways, long story short, towards the end, they called a bunch of their friends, and people showed up in big Dodges and Ford pickups, and
stuck.
Everyone was stuck. There was like 6 rigs stuck in the same 100-yard stretch. Well, I was leaving because I was pissed because I was trying to tow somebody out and bent the bumper, which is actually the frame of my Jeep, because anyways, it was a long story. So I was leaving, and there was a Dodge stuck in this ditch with a chain between them, and a Dodge stuck in this ditch, so opposite ditches with a chain between them because they were trying to pull each other out and they just got stuck. So I drove into the one
Sounds
ditch.
like a clusterfuck.
Yeah. Oh, it was bad. So I drove into the one ditch that the one guy was in, across their chain, across the road, into the other ditch, and then left them. I left everybody. I was so pissed. It was so dumb.
I don't even.
Good to
Dude,
know.
I bet even his pissed face was like,
Smiling as
smile.
there.
what the fuck she's so happy about?
He's the fuck out of here. That's what he's smiling about. He ain't digging nothing out.
Exactly. Dude, we were there all day long. My friends got stuck at like 9 in, and I didn't get home until like 5 at night, and they were still up there.
It gets fucking old when that happens because people go up go snowmobiling like super unprepared and shit.
Right.
Fucking.
Well, and the two guys that were stuck that I drove across their chain and everything, they were big Dodges. Like, you're just gonna sink.
Yeah, but it's just a big heavy 7,000-pound
Exactly.
rig.
Or
fucking,
8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. It was dumb.
Might as well put like fucking snow tracks on this shit if you want to go anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
It was ridiculous. And not that my Jeep was anything special, but
it was super lightweight, so
exactly,
it doesn't sink in the snow.
Yeah, it was kind of.
It's even better when it's shit snow,
right.
Like when it's really cold out after it snows.
Yeah,
really.
And the thing was, the snow. It was all pretty hard, so you could just drive on the road. There was no.
Well, that's the thing, though, with those light vehicles.
Yeah.
It's when the snow is hard like that, it's frozen. All the water's frozen. It's not snow anymore. It doesn't pack. It's just fucking ice.
Right.
And then once you drive on it, it's a fucking ice skating rink. So all those heavy rigs just fucking...
They just slide off.
Yeah, they sink or they slide off.
Yeah.
And all the light rigs can keep
I had to
going.
get my Duramax pulled out with 2 side-by-sides once.
Really?
And I wasn't even trying to go wheeling. I was just trying to back up on like where people had already driven, like hard pack shit. Yeah. And I got off a little ways and...
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's fine. That's fine. You were... That
I wasn't
just
trying
happened.
to go wheel.
But these guys were like... they were actually trying and... had no idea what was going on.
You guys ever been up fucking Rosencrantz out there in the county?
Yeah.
You know how in the winter they plow it in both sides of it?
Huh.
If you go so far up Rosencrantz, they plow it in.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
You
I went
can
up
go
there
to
one time.
the other garbage company up north.
Oh, there's no more homes left. They plow one end and plow the other end. Yeah.
Yep. So like I would have to drive all the way from the mountains the long way around and then go up to the last house. Well, fucking one winter I decided I was all drunk as shit, and then I asked the neighbor kid. He had a Toyota, it like just stock tires on it. I was like, "You want to go up there?" I was like, "I'm not gonna get stuck." And then fucking. We went up there and he was getting stuck everywhere, so I ended up towing him like the whole way up to the mountains. Just
damn.
Oh.
I towed him the whole way, just bouncing it off the rev limiter. The temperature gauge. So I didn't know it, but the hose nipple broke off of the power steering pump, and then drained, and then the shaft broke on it, so I didn't have cooling, and I have power steering, and I have charging, and I have anything. And I went the rest of the night that we packed snow under the hood trying to cool the engine down, but the temp gauge went around 1.5 times.
Jesus Christ.
The
whole time.
I went to the mountains with one of the same friends, but he had like a Nissan pickup. Once again, just all it was big tires. And good thing about my Jeep is there is no temperature gauge, so fuck it, right?
Yeah, if it's not steaming, it's good.
Right, exactly. Well, I towed him uphill, everything. He was stuck. He wasn't going nowhere, and I towed him all the way uphill, downhill. Clear out of the mountains, clear out of the snow until he could start driving again. Yeah, it was ridiculous. It gets like Robert said, it gets old. Just.
It does get old though when you're doing it though. Right. Like if you're with people that can like do the same stuff that you're doing, it gets really fun. You're like, where can I go? What can I do? It's not normal vehicle stuff. It's like extreme side heeling, like really exhilarating, fucking smashing through snow that no ordinary vehicle could ever go through. You're like, holy fuck, this is awesome. You can get to like insane sledding hills and shit.
The time that all those guys were stuck, I was the only person with a winch up there.
Really?
Nobody else had a winch.
Stupid.
And they were
you should put a cover on that and act like you don't have a winch.
Right?
Like, sorry, I can't help you.
I know. Well, and the fucked up thing was, my dad gave me the Jeep for my birthday, my 18th birthday.
Jesus, have you ever paid for anything?
Yes, I have paid for a lot of things. It was sitting in, whatever, dude. It was sitting in the garage, nobody was using it. Anyways,
Hand me down, fucking
Yep.
Cory.
pretty much. The winch. We were trying to pull my friend out with the winch. Tied my Jeep to a tree, trying to pull him out. Well, somehow the winch overlapped itself.
Yeah,
and
they will if you don't pull it fast enough.
it
And then when you
wrapped
try to go in, it'll
backwards.
go out.
It was exactly. I was doing it backwards so it wouldn't pull him out. So it fucked that all up. So that was fun.
Yeah, those are really fun to figure out.
Yeah, it took a while. Anyways,
So we're boring Josh. So
we're boring. Josh.
and Jay.
No, I totally love towing and
Yeah.
getting stuck.
and
All right.
You want my life hack?
beat the shit out of my
I
vehicle.
least everything. So,
You want my life hack?
have you guys ever heard of? I was reading this article the other day. Have you ever heard of static charge paper arms?
Nope.
So, it's a new arm, or I should say, the fingers for the arms on these garbage trucks. So basically, each side's like a sheet of paper that's infused with Kevlar, and then they have
Copper or some shit.
strands running through them, and they're statically charged. So these fingers on these trucks are now paper thin, so you can squeeze them in between lots of deals. So, and then
Don't use your
And
hands.
then-
Use his hands.
and then you apply this static charge to it, and it wraps around the cans like this, and then
No, that's not thin.
Put your hand on top below mine.
so regular
I'm
arm,
saying, look at the difference.
static charge arm, and it wraps around them,
Yeah, there you go.
right? So this is a new design they're coming out with. They don't stick out of the truck. You don't have to like reach around and clamp them. They just like come straight out like this, so you can wrap.
As you
around.
go to the
That's
can,
cool.
they open and then just.
But they shoot straight out, so you don't have to worry about trying to like.
Because
bring
probably
the
when they
arms
fold
in.
in,
They
you know,
literally
they kinda,
like
like-
shoot out of a thing, like how the ram that goes out
Yeah.
from the side. They just shoot out just like that.
Yeah,
So
and then
there's two more rams that shoot out of the side of the truck.
I
Then
wouldn't say rams. It just kind of like shoots the paper out, and then the paper is statically charged. And then
how's it?
So does the
paper?
garbage can have to be?
the only problem is though, you get this paper wet though, and just like regular paper, it just kind of falls apart. So then you just have like a bunch of wire and fibers.
Why
I
does
just,
it
I just made all this shit up.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
See, that's a
Fucking
good idea,
idiots.
though. Dude,
I was really
we could have been
intrigued.
billionaires.
We still
Why
can
did you
be.
give that to everybody?
We don't have to air this episode. This is what do you mean? Nobody's saying that.
I gave it to 60 people.
Dude, you're overshooting that a little bit.
I don't think so.
Did you imagine? You imagine a little bit of metal in just the garbage can itself, and then also just like bring the can out, and then the
Like a
the arm
magnet?
out.
Is that what you're
And-
saying?
Yeah, and then the arm just goes sucks to the can because it's like boom, and then just hit the release button, and it all releases. Telling you, $1 million idea.
You guys do.
Yeah, but you know, garbage cans are like what, fucking 120 a pop. So can you imagine
That's a
put
lot.
that shit in it? That'd be
Right.
like fucking 400, 500 a pop.
You know what's funny is people always like melt a garbage can or like spray paint it or shit. Like, this is a piece of shit. It's just a fucking
Yeah.
garbage can. They don't know it's $120. Like,
Right.
what if we actually charge each customer for it? Like,
When it's blatant, they do.
huh?
If it's blatant, they do.
What do you mean, like when they actually
Like-
like melt them down and shit?
Yeah.
Like you're an idiot. They get charged for it.
Yep.
Fuck. I'll just go trade with my neighbor. This dumb son of a bitch.
I'm gonna cut like a window in the side of mine, so it's like a view, so the garbage guys can see that it has garbage in it, so they know if it's empty or not.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
So nice idea.
I should probably do that all out like.
You should make clear ones. So
Josh
you
was
drive up
saying
and you're
that.
like, nope, that one's not worth dumping. Let's go to the next
A
one.
clear one or a fucking window in the side. They should do that out where I live. There's like 11 fucking cans and half of them are empty.
Dude,
I
right?
think it's more than 11.
No, there's like 30
It's a
cans and
fucking-
11 of them are full.
I was gonna say. I
If
think
you
it's
guys
a little bit
each
more.
give me $5, I'll go down there and flip the lid open so you can see in there.
I don't dump them anymore, so
You can fuck off.
Yeah, you're dumping them tomorrow.
Wait. Not because you don't do that route every now and then, but because you just skip shit.
no. I dump all those. Where he's
Really?
at, yeah.
The top of the old highway?
One time. Twice.
You know what?
That other road.
I didn't know that. I honestly thought you could see it from
You're like, not out.
yeah. I honestly thought they used to have it out where you could see it.
I'm gonna skip my neighbor's Ken tomorrow. Or just fucking grab it and just flick that bitch out there.
Oh, dude.
I should make him do that. His stop.
You should.
Oh, yeah, that's a fun one.
I did it today.
Huh?
I did my stop today.
Did you?
Yeah, and I filled up 3 of those cans. Fuck everybody else. I filled up all of them.
So you're in the recycling world now.
Like, fuck, I guess. It sucks. I hate that shit. I'm like, fuck, piece of shit, you fucking work. Try to rip the fucking joystick off. You tough piece of shit. Break off.
I was thinking about starting a new bit on the show where it's like, did I make this shit up or is this real? Kind of like with
That's
that
a good
thing
one.
I just did.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I told Jay about one this week.
Yeah, it's called, Is It Gay?
Is it gay?
Yeah.
Yes. Is it on this show? Okay.
I don't know, Cory, is it on the show?
What?
Is it gay?
I don't know. Probably.
Okay. Is it gay? You take the hot dog to the mouth or the mouth to the hot dog?
What?
Hold on, so we need a reference here. So, hot dog. Is this gay?
That's gay.
Or is this gay?
That's not gay. That's not gay unless the guy moves. If your hot dog moves for you, that's gay too.
I think the only way you can eat a hot dog and not look gay is if you use a fork.
No, that's also
Oh,
gay.
that's still pretty gay.
Only if you have your pinky out when running the fork.
I'm
running the fork.
I'm thinking hot dog to mouth.
What you do is
Mouth
you
to
just,
hot dog? That's gonna look
that's
good.
what you do is just suck the hot dog out of the bun, then eat the bun. That's not so gay.
No, it's called deep throat.
Yeah.
What if you
gay.
have the bun and then you hold the bun like this
That's
and then suck the hot dog? Is that gay?
that's just like measuring from behind the balls. That's how you do that
If
too.
you tickle it,
As you're eating it? Do you really tickle the balls?
I'm just saying. No.
Did you see Jay trying to say that into the microphone? He's like, no. How many microphones you seeing, bro?
One.
You know I can't eat a hot dog unless it's blown up on the end.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like Bill.
Favorite way to have a hot dog.
blown up on the end.
Okay.
Chili dog.
Ooh, chili dog.
I don't know. I don't really fucking eat hot
I
dogs.
like chili dogs or a hot dog. I like barbecue on my hot dogs. Barbecue sauce.
Really?
I love barbecue sauce.
So, I do chili, no beans.
What does that mean?
meat
Tex-
sauce. He
it's
likes
all the
meat
chili.
sauce.
Texas chili.
It's like all the chili, but without the.
I thought they were from America.
No,
You don't like
Texas chili has no beans
My
in it.
wife
I like
doesn't
the
Seriously,
texture of
I'm
beans.
not
My
even
wife doesn't
making
like
that up.
beans either.
Yeah.
I thought they were Americans.
Your wife.
They used to be
yeah.
Mexicans, but
Oh.
Anyways, I'm not a big fan of hot dogs unless they're barbecued.
Yeah.
really,
Barbecued hot dogs are the shit.
I don't even
I
like
love
them,
chili
man.
dogs, but
I just like sausage.
he likes his meat
What
a
kind
little
of
thicker.
sausage? What kind of sausage?
Cheesy ones.
Cheesy one?
Yeah, like the cheesy bratwurst.
Yeah,
Or
those.
Oh, the
cheesy.
jalapeno ones.
Yeah,
Oh,
They're good.
the jalapeno brats are fucking the
Yeah.
bomb. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought the chili cheese ones. They're not very good.
How the fuck do you put chili inside a hot dog?
I think
Dude.
it's just a flavor.
Does anyone ever eat jalapeno corn dogs?
Yes,
Yeah,
I do.
Dude,
Gas stations?
I'm a frequent buyer of jalapeno corn dogs at gas stations. Sorry, babe. And they're always either undercooked, overcooked, whatever.
They're
There
never
was-
perfect.
Right? In the 18 years of me buying jalapeno corn dogs, I had one perfect one once from our gas station there where we normally fuel up. And it was it was crispy, it was juicy.
Jesus,
I wanted to turn around, drive back, and go grab 5 more.
I want to go use your bathroom again.
Huh?
tender. It was juicy. It was crispy. Wow.
Right? Have you
We're
guys
talking
ever,
about corn dog, right?
have you guys ever had the perfect corn dog?
Yeah. You know what? The
Casino, 10 a.m.
Burger Ranch has the best corn dogs. You ever had one there?
You ever
No.
been to Wiener Schnitzel?
No. Fuck, where's that at?
I know there's one.
Not in our town.
I know there's one in Utah.
But no, the Burger Ranch place has awesome corn dogs.
Yeah.
You ever,
Really?
They'll have like two for like $3 or whatever. Fucking yeah.
I just got a thing from an email. 50 cents for a corn dog at thanks.
It's either salt or dandruff.
At Sonic.
We're going to say it's salt.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, Sonic.
50-cent hot dogs at Sonic.
I heard their hot dogs are good there.
Corn
Oh,
dogs.
corn dogs. Okay.
I don't know if they're good or not, but
Yeah.
I got
If
an
it was
email.
chili
I
with
wanna-
beans.
I want to go like New York and shit and go get one of those hot dogs.
Street vendor?
Yes. You see them in the movies all the time. You're like, God damn. I wonder what they actually taste like.
Right?
Shit.
Or a New York pizza.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Chicago pizza. Fuck yeah.
Probably tastes good. Guys in the alley fucking mixing up the dough, pissing in it.
You know what one of my favorite pizzas is? And they're cheap as fuck, is Costco's.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
good.
What is Costco? I'm not allowed to have a Costco card anymore.
Their hot dogs are good
It's
too.
one of those
I wonder
stores
why.
where you like go to and you want to buy one item and it's like $12.
Oh, dude, I'm the worst.
So you put like 6 things in your cart and it's like $320 and you're like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Right?
The fuck did I
that's
buy?
You cannot walk out of Costco.
That's
without
why I'm
spending
not allowed to go
$2.50 at
there.
least.
I'm like, 1 pack of gum? How about 30? I'll be good for the whole month.
Right?
I need 900 fucking taco shells.
Dude, your breath doesn't smell like you drink chew gum at all.
No, I used to go there.
I can't
all
even
the
say
time.
that.
I used to go there all the time, but now I just get meat, cheese, and tortillas.
Oh,
12 things of mayo.
it's in a gas state that I don't. They have the mask required,
Right?
so I don't go. I haven't been there since the coronavirus.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Didn't you get harassed in...
Oh yeah,
I
I
did.
heard about that one.
I did, motherfuckers. I walked into a gas station, and the lady in front of me's not wearing a mask. I'm not wearing a mask, of course, and the lady behind the counter is fucking like completely treats her just fine. She walks by, and I go to put my beer on the. Imagine that, I'm buying beer. I have to go put beer on the counter, and the lady looks at me. She like steps back like 6 fucking feet. She's like, "Where's your mask?" And I'm like, "She wasn't wearing one." She's like, "You need a mask," and I'm like, but she wasn't wearing one. And she's like, "If you don't have a mask, put your shirt over your face." And I'm all, "You can keep the beer, bitch." And I just turned around and walked out. I didn't say bitch. I said, "You can just keep the beer." And I turned out, because you know me, I'm not that rude, but I was like, "You can keep the beer." If you're worried about, honestly,
Here, let's hear the real scenario. You need a mask on.
what?
You need a mask on.
But dude, honestly, I never thought
I'll be right back.
I never thought.
And then he just went out and just trucked
So-
I
left.
had to get a beer.
So no, I told her she could keep the beer, and I honestly thought about fucking licking like all of it. Like, here you go.
That's
you
a
put it
song.
back up, you fucking cunt. But
Whoa. Whoa.
We're not that kind of show. Come on now.
I overdid it. Sorry.
Jay is part Australian, so when he says cunt, it's just an uncooperative person.
That means gas pump.
Gas pump.
I don't know. It means a lot of things. But anyway, I walked out of my truck and I'm like, that's the first time I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, it was okay for her, not. It instantly made me feel like I was contagious. I was like, huh, because I'm wearing my uniform, I'm in my high vis shirt and shit. Fuck off. That store will never see my business ever again.
Is that the one over by your house? Mm-hmm. The Arby's one?
No, the one that's chicken one.
Oh, yeah, the one across the street.
Pretty
Or-
much.
So I'm gonna try
That's
every day we get off on the same time. I'm gonna bite you over to crispy, crunchy chicken.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I'll never go in there again.
I tried to invite Jay to lunch the other day, and he would rather drink beer than come hang out with me.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds about right.
It's cool.
Fucking A. Well, if I don't design shirts and shit, fuck, I would have came over.
I literally said that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I
You
said,
said help me edit some episodes. Is what you said. Episodes.
That's true. That's true. Still,
So you
I
literally,
didn't know what you're talking
you literally didn't say that, even though you.
but I don't
literally
have to
said that
edit
you
episodes.
literally
And
said
then
that.
you made that post today, like, check out our episodes online, and I still haven't done the video.
That's okay. We got one or two up there.
Oh, fuck.
Dude. Yeah, so shit, I gotta do that too.
Nah, you're fine. Whatever.
I don't edit anymore. I just throw the intro and outro and, like, send her out. Because I'm over it.
You're over
I'm
it?
over censoring.
Yeah.
The only beep you're gonna hear is
Fuck
sure.
you. I'm not gonna say their name.
Life hacks.
Life hacks.
and
I got
assets.
2 this time.
That's it.
You ready?
Yep.
Number 1.
Pull your dumpster out.
Okay, I got 3. Pull your dumpster out. Number 2. Don't cook bacon,
Shirts.
dude. We might need Nuver. Don't cook bacon with your shirt off
Why is that?
because it burns.
You ever get
I
you
did it
ever
this
get bacon
weekend.
juice?
Dude, I cannot. I'm sorry, but like, there is one thing I cannot do. I can't hang out in the house with no shirt on.
Yeah,
I just-
yeah.
I can't do it.
I
Same
always
way.
cook. I
I
can't.
always do.
Really? Like,
No, I
dude,
mean, I always cook bacon with my shirt off.
Off?
Off. I don't know why.
You ever
It
get-
always ends up that way.
I'm the same way. I can't even walk around.
do you
like,
live in a trailer? Dude, like, the kids come up and they'll be like not wearing a shirt and like sit down on the couch. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, you're saying
Go
you
put a
have to
shirt
wear
on.
a shirt?
Yeah.
I have to.
I
wear
have
I'm
a
the
to
shirt.
same way. I'm
Okay.
the same way.
Really?
I have to wear
Hell
one
no.
too.
I got these big windows with my my neighbors behind my house. I got
Oh,
these
you're in
big
your
windows.
underwear,
Wearing
no shirt.
nothing.
You're that guy.
I am.
Dude, okay, I have after coitus. We're watching The Big Bang Theory, so have you guys watched that show?
Yeah.
A little bit here and there.
So one of the main characters never has sex with anyone, but he calls it coitus. So coitus is always on my mind. Anyways, I've walked out and like come into the kitchen. You know, we don't normally have these blinds on the sliding door, and it's just like, I mean, you'd have to have like a fucking super micron telescope to be able to see the shit. But you know, whatever.
I'm gonna have to camp out in your backyard more.
Yeah.
What the
Do you have binoculars? Does it have a magnification? Does it have a magnification higher than 20?
I got a cell phone that goes to 8.
You ain't seeing shit. You're just gonna see just like white.
So anyway, Cory, you burned yourself?
What?
You burned yourself?
Every time I cook bacon. Yeah.
Do you ever get bacon juice in your belly button hole?
No.
Is it you're just trying to prove a point to your kids? You're like, this is dad.
You ain't messing with me.
How do you cook bacon?
What do you mean? Like on the stove?
In the pan on the
Yeah.
stove?
Yeah.
Why do you
Have you
put
ever
it
done it in the
I've
oven?
done it in the
Yeah.
oven. That's good.
And the
Oven's
oven's the only
better.
way to go.
Yeah,
It
oven's
is.
way better, definitely.
It is. But sometimes.
It's funny when you talk
Sometimes
to somebody.
what? You're like, I want to cook a package of bacon 3 pans at a time.
Right? It does suck, doesn't it?
Yeah, put on a
does.
fucking baking sheet, one and done, bitch. Maybe 2 pans, depending on how big your baking sheet is.
Yeah,
But
it's true. Are you ready for
Dude, I
number 2?
Yeah, let's go to number 2.
piss like motherfucker.
All right, let's wrap it up.
there,
Wrap
next
the show up.
Before today, I didn't realize someone had won the lottery, but I'll change it. If one of you motherfuckers won the lottery, send us some money. If one of you ever win the lottery, send us some money. That's it.
That's
Right.
it.
Or you're going to be an asshat. And I won't like you. See? This works.
Dude, right? Yeah, listen, go to our website, www.straightgarbagepodcast.com. There is a little button, donate. You can use PayPal, so you know it's secure. Donate to the show.
That link don't work. I tried
Another
last
thing,
night.
please rate and
The
review,
PayPal
guys.
one?
Yeah, I tried last night.
To the shirt one, though.
I didn't try shit.
Fuck this Robert guy.
Maybe I'll try tonight.
Anyways.
Send you like 15 cents.
Click
So you
on
buy
the
a hooker.
donate button. It will go straight to me. I will not tell these guys.
Honestly, that's okay. We're fine with that. Josh is putting a lot of money into this.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I'll tell these guys.
Are you really? No, seriously. Please rate and review.
Where's your would you rather's?
where's your dedication to the show?
I did think.
Yes! Yes! Where's your dedication
I
to the show?
changed it to the gay thing. Is it gay? That was me and Cory's thing. We talked about it on Tuesday.
So, can I go back to that really quick? I got a story. What made me think of that? Wow. This is going to be a bad ride home. What made me think of that, when I was in high school, I was working at the fair, and at a food boat. Food boat.
Welcome to Drunkertonville.
Yes.
Population 4 bitches.
We're calling the wise. We're calling the wise. Time out.
I was working the food booth. And I had, dude,
Boof.
right?
Boof.
I totally thought you said boo.
I had this guy ask me for a hot dog, or okay.
Can I get a hot dog smothered in underwear?
He wanted 2 hot dogs in 1 bun. There was 2 guys together. They asked me for 2 hot dogs in 1 bun.
What? How do you do
I'm
that?
not even kidding you.
How do
It
you-
was the weirdest.
You've never done 2 hot dogs in 1 bun?
This is not a joke.
Just the other night, we were
3 hot dogs in 1 bun.
What? What's so funny? The kids were like, there's a lot of bread here. What if we just 2 in the 1?
You mean there's not a lot of bread? There's a lot of hot dog.
Well, now there is, because there's 2.
Oh, shit. Woo. Well, you tell that story, Cory. All right, guys. Well,
So were
thanks
they
for
gay?
listening to another episode.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Did they do gay things?
They had to have been.
Why don't you just throw hot dogs at them?
Take some sausages and like dangle them around. You sure you want a hot dog or do you want a sausage?
We should call Clayton next week. I really got to know whether he's the old guy in his profile pic or if he's the other younger guy in other pictures on his profile.
Who am I in my profile pic?
Oh, fuck.
Or maybe he's a woman with pictures of dudes.
I didn't know Clayton was a general neutral.
Dude.
Gender neutral name.
Have you heard the names lately for people?
I have not.
Me neither. I don't know. I gotta pee.
There was some like
I
X,
do too, dude.
X,
Like
X,
that.
Yeah.
XZ12 beta, some bullshit. I think I told this last week.
No, I didn't hear that.
Have you heard
Yeah.
the name Orangelo?
What?
Spelled out orange jello?
That's stupid. Is that like
Somebody
Jell-O's,
named
like,
their kid that.
That's like
Could you imagine growing
Is
up like that? Somebody doing roll call. Orange jello? It's Orangelo.
Oh.
That's stupid.
But fuck my parents.
Both the parents must have been gay.
Secret. I'm secret.
You're the same way.
Secret tip of the week: buy fucking gas now, because it's gonna go up, motherfuckers. It's gonna go up.
Secret tip of the week.
I'm pretty sure that's what our
Pull everything
that's
off
what
of
our
401k.
$1,400 COVID
Shit's
payment
gonna go
is. It's just
gone.
gas payment.
What's
gas
that?
money. Our $1,400 COVID payment is
You
going to
got
be gas money.
$1,400.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't have kids, so I just got a measly $600
Oh.
beers.
Sucks to be you.
Aren't we supposed to be getting
Sucks
another
to be
one
you
pretty
because
soon?
you got to take care of them little slave bastards.
Does it?
Yeah.
I got somebody to do chores for me. Who you got to dust for you?
My wife.
Biden 2020. Woo!
So Ashley,
Technically 2021.
in
Oh,
case
yeah,
you haven't noticed,
2021.
Robert tends to think that you're his slave.
I've actually called her a slave before. You know what happened? Fucking nothing got done. she's
Not even my winger.
yeah. Actually, it's funny you mentioned that because she's one time she mentioned she's like, "I'll be your slave, your sex slave."
Here, what?
I don't know what they're putting in the water here, but we're all fucked.
None of us can talk.
Fuck. Yeah, she's like,
This episode is brought to you by Ice 101. This shit works. Trust us.
yeah, she's like, I'll be your slave, your sex slave. And I was like, no, you could just be my slave.
Hey, we're
And
getting
she's
an
like,
Uber.
what? Nothing got done the whole week. She's mad as fuck. I had to do dishes and shit, so I just threw them away. Buy new ones.
Wow.
You guys
I
don't do
hate
that?
dishes.
Yeah, throw them away.
Right?
Buy new
I'm
ones.
thinking about it.
Dollar stores cheaper.
Honestly, that's what I've been doing with my guns. I just tossing them in the river, so I better buy new ones.
If you buy a high point, you might as well.
Yeah, fuck it. Get them, take it away. Get some
Right.
fuck.
Dude,
Chuck them.
You remember the kid that used to work here? He was like, I'm really thinking about buying a high point. I'm like, what the fuck for? A paperweight? what the hell are you gonna do with that?
Dude, I remember
He was all jacked about
Dude,
it.
it would hurt if you threw that gun at
That's
somebody.
true.
That thing is big.
I was just gonna
Literally,
say
if
that.
you took Darth Vader's helmet and like molded it into a gun, that is a high point.
Yeah. And there
I
was-
literally, when you pull that out of the holster, it's like,
I don't remember. I don't know who it was, but somebody was talking about like, I want to buy this dope ass high point, like a $400 high point or something like that. And this dude's like, yeah, well, after you unload 2 clips, you might as well just bounce it off his fucking forehead. That'll do more damage. You're probably not wrong.
Dude, I will say this.
if you spent over $100 on a high point, you're an idiot.
Yeah, he was
So
going to buy.
I will say this. Fucking my ex grandpa who passed away, God rest his soul, gave me his 45 high point as a gift or whatever, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know, I mean, what do you do? You know, and we were out squirrel hunting, and the fucking squirrel's out there about 60 yards, and I was like, I wonder if I can hit that fucker with this fucker, and I pulled it up, and dude, I smoked that fucking squirrel 60 yards. I am not shitting you.
How many beers did you have before you went out squirrel hunting?
We started drinking pretty early.
So
But
basically, the
I'm just
squirrel
saying- I'm
was
just
over
saying-
here. He was aiming here, and by
Yeah.
some fluke
Hey.
of magic, the
I'm just
squirrel
saying.
had a heart attack.
No. They didn't have no heart attack.
The squirrel heard a bang and was like,
It was a 40. It was a 45. It separated it in half, and everybody there could not believe it. I was like, me neither.
"Squirrel killer."
I mean, I was actually aiming for it too. I was like, fuck. I hate killing squirrels, dude. I feed mine. I'm like, if I'd have known that,
I can't believe you fucking feed squirrels. I'm gonna go sit in your yard with my fucking little.
Don't you do it?
Fucking.
No, you're not. Dude, you're too lazy for that shit.
I'm sitting down in his fucking yard taking a shit. I'm gonna dig a hole.
But you'd have to drive to his yard.
No.
And you probably have to shit like 3 times along the way.
If I
You'd be
said
like,
the wrong yard
after the
anyway,
second
shit in the
shit, you'd be like,
neighborhood.
"How's this? I'm going home."
I'll give
Shit
them
my own toilet.
I'll give them warning whistle, but and then they'll just run into their little house. And
You gonna be all weirded out when you just catch me sitting in your yard with the slingshot?
Yeah.
And then I'll let them know
You
when it's
would?
okay. And then they come running back down. And I
Are you
feed
gonna be
them.
weirded out when I'm
Like,
sitting in your yard?
They go back in their hole.
Slingshot?
All right, I'm going to go pee. You guys close out the show.
All right, here we go.
You got
Anal
this.
sex.
You got this.
Anal sex. That's how we close the show.
Yeah.
All right, so hit us up at www.analsex.com.
Good job. It smells like anal in here anyway.
There's a link to our website at the bottom right corner.
We do.
Is there?
We do
No.
have a couple videos on Pornhub. Look up straight garbage.
What?
On...
Yeah.
You didn't know about that?
Fuck no, I didn't.
Well,
Dumpster
look
sluts.
it up.
Dude,
Look it
I'm
up.
actually happy for you doing something.
Well,
I thought I was the one doing shit.
check it out.
Awesome.
Someone-
So yeah,
I wouldn't
check
go for it up because I
Let's
heard their website just crashed. So
Damn it.
Did it?
We'll get on some other ones too. So.
All right. So thanks for tuning in. See you next week. Go to
See
our
you next week.
website, straightgarbagepodcast.com. We do have some shirts and hats available. Probably going to lose our ass on them. They are expensive. I'm sorry, but they are expensive for us too. And yeah, I don't know what else.
so
Peace. See you next week.
see you next week.